guests, ladies and gentlemen, to follow once they...
I'm very pleased to be here this morning to celebrate the newest and biggest addition to the Fijian Navy fleet of operation ships yet, the RFNS Kadau. Named after a rare and distinctly Fijian seabird, the RFNS Kadau will be used as a hydrographic and surveillance vessel. I wish to thank the government of the Republic of China for donating this vessel, which is the latest contribution the Chinese government has made to help us keep our seas safe, respond to natural disasters, and effectively combat a changing climate. The Kadau will boost Fiji Navy's ability to conduct hydrographic surveys, which means it will provide the best, most reliable data for nautical charts, making our oceans more predictable and easy to navigate. The thousands of mariners who traverse Fiji's water each year. We in Fiji heavily rely on our oceans. The Pacific that surrounds us supports livelihoods for many thousands and fuels entire industries. It defines our culture and our way of life. It is a means of security and prosperity to our people. It's one important reason we have led the world on the global stage to fight to protect our seas. It's why we co-hosted the first ever United Nations Ocean Conference with Sweden. It's why the UN and the WWF launched the International Year of the Reef right here in Fiji. And it's why the Honorable Prime Minister recently returned from the bitter cold in Poland, where we handed over the presidency after a year that brought more attention than ever to the health of our oceans and the often unseen destruction that man-made climate change is inflicting on them. Today, thanks to Fiji and our partners in the Pacific, speaking loudly and with courage, the international dialogue on climate change is being reshaped to be not only oceans inclusive, but oceans forward. The health of our nation and of our planet depends on it. Ladies and gentlemen, this government has made huge strides to build bridges, roads, airports, and jetties all throughout Fiji. But we can't simply stop at the shoreline. In Fiji, more than 80% of our trade and commerce is transported through our sea lanes. That's why this vessel and the state-of-the-art surveys it will allow will help fuel our progress as we modernize the Fijian economy as a whole. It will also allow the Fiji Navy to meet obligations that we have to make to the international community to make a safer oceans for all seafarers, in particular under the Safety of Life at Sea Convention, as well as our obligations as members of both the International Maritime Organization and the International Hydrographic Commission. Outfitted with the latest hydrographic technology, the RFNS Kadau will ensure that Fiji is not only meeting international best practices, but is setting an example for other maritime nations to follow. It will further elevate our regional standing as a hub for connectivity, maritime transportation, and trade, and the fact that Fiji will continue to lead when it comes to creating a modern, stable, and reliable economy, whether by land, air, or sea. I would like to reiterate my thanks and appreciation to the government of the People's Republic of China, Your Excellency, the Charge d'Affaires to Fiji, and your staff. I also acknowledge the efforts exerted by the technical teams of both the People's Republic of China and Fiji in the 2 years of discussion, planning and preparation which has materialized to where we stand today. Xie xie, thank you.
So when they shake hands, I think they